How many? Wait, hold on. How many of these do we need? Do we need all of these?
I need all of these.
Okay. I need 7 mods to vape while we film this 15-minute video. I won't survive if I live.
Hey guys, welcome to the 7th ever episode of PVTV.
Lucky number 7.
On April Fool's Day.
Indeed.
Dangerous. Somebody get a ladder in here. And a black cat. I'm gonna look at it. Pet it. Anyway, I'm Justin.
I'm Ian.
I'm Becca. And today's topic was given to us by Corey Schultz.
Thank you very, very much, sir.
So
Good
make
man.
sure you get in contact with us. You're going to get a free 120 mil, whatever preferred vapor e-liquid you'd like.
We won't need an ID.
Definitely
so
ID.
Have that shit handy.
So in today's episode, we're going to talk about the difference between a flavor atomizer and a cloud chasing atomizer. And we're also going to give you a little overview of tools you would need to get started building your own coils.
Stuff you want in your rebuild kit.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So, first topic, why we like these certain atomizers. Personal preference, generally I'm a cloud chaser. I prefer more vapor production than flavor, but lately I've been getting into wanting some flavor, more flavor I should say, than I normally get. Personally, I don't know, man. Clouds are fun and all, but I'm not in competitions and all, and I miss tasting what the hell I'm vaping, man.
Yeah.
Personally, that's my personal opinion.
I agree. I really like flavor, but I myself am also a cloud chaser. I really enjoy the physical satisfaction of just inhaling a whole lot of vapor and then seeing what I just made. It's awesome. They didn't make cloud comps for no reason. It's obviously not fun for just me. A lot of people do it. So if that's the case, I really enjoy my big atomizers. They help me chase my clouds.
I like the flavors. Flavors, all about the flavor.
I'm all about the flavor. About the flavor. No cloudage.
I like tasting what I have. I also use a higher nick than these two guys, so...
Yeah, the cloud chasing addies would kind of murder your lungs at that point.
Yeah,
exactly. But I like to
Way to
taste
go.
all the deliciousness in my e-liquid, and you kind of lose some of that with the big airflow.
Yeah,
True that, you definitely do. You don't lose all the flavor, but there is definitely a noticeable difference. Yeah,
You definitely mute it a lot with more air, I think.
absolutely.
All right, so a few addies that I've pulled aside here for examples of flavor addies are the Derringer and the standard Freak Show. I say standard because they have, since this come out, made a mini version. So for me, the Derringer is a really hot addy right now. It's awesome. It's got, I guess you could call it like a slammed cap. It's literally almost half the height as a normal atomizer, which helps create that flavor. It keeps everything real hot down in the center, keeps your heat in, which helps produce the better flavor. Standard 3-post does have Allen screws, which I'm not a huge fan of. I would rather, Phillips head, they're just easier to find. If I'm somewhere, wherever I may be, it's generally easier to find a Phillips head than it is to find an Allen key that's going to fit this thing.
Absolutely.
Does come with the adjustable airflow ring, which is set up for either dual coil or the single coil setup. And then, this the chuff cap or the top cap is just it's dope looking. It's cute. It's tiny.
It's cute.
It gets hot in there, bro, and that makes for some delicious flavor. And then the other one is the Freak Show. And the thing I like about the Freak Show is it has this neat bottom airflow design. So essentially, you build your coils over the airflow, which would be these here, and when you put your top cap on, as you pull through, it's going to pull your air through the sides and then down past or up through the coils, which is also going to help for a great flavor addy. The nice thing about this one too is it has the nice coned top, which tends to help keep the flavor in. All things that just make for better flavor atomizers, really. But yeah, the Derringer and the Freak Show are my go-tos for my flavor addies.
Nice.
What about you over there, E? What you got? Big E?
You know me, I like me some cloud chasing addies.
Are you still same old G, but you've been low-key?
Hated on by. I'm going to stop there. Alright, Ian here is going to tell you about cloud chasing atomizers because that's my thing. I really enjoy chasing clouds. Here we have the 22mm Plume Veil. This was actually the first atomizer that got me into cloud chasing. I absolutely loved it. The reason is because it was the first atomizer that I found with a positive block. What that means is this here is a 2-hole block, you can fit multiple wires through. You're not trying to force 2 thick gauge wires to the same center post. No need for drill presses. It's
Clutch.
fantastic. It's
Super clutch.
Absolutely. The other thing I really liked is the fact that the negative posts are in the deck. They're not press fit. They're never going to spin unless you just straight snap it off. But if you do that,
Hercules.
yeah, Hercules.
Too much Wheaties, bro. Love the Wheaties. Snapping steel.
The cap on it I really enjoy because it gives many options for airflow. If you really enjoy flavor, it gives you that option. If you really enjoy cloud chasing, it gives you that option. You have the airflow through the negative posts here, through the side, and that's what these holes are for. I really enjoy that because the more airflow through the top cap and to your coils, the bigger the clouds. It's fantastic. The domed top cap isn't as domed as most ones, but it does offer you the option to reduce the top cap through this Delrin insulator here, and I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed it so much I went out and bought me the 28mm version.
Bergen.
I love it.
And that's actually, not to cut you off, that's
Yeah.
a really cool feature that almost no other atomizer offers. Like
Yeah.
where they came up with that idea and the
Yeah.
fact that no one has copied it is pretty amazing.
Yeah,
It's pretty dope. Sorry.
No, don't apologize. It's honestly my favorite cloud chasing atomizer because the posts are so thick. They're just massive.
They're the big
The
posts.
post holes are even bigger. They're like Mephisto post holes, 3mm. I have twisted parallels in here at the moment. I love this build. I don't have a top cap right now because I went to go get it customized because the drip tip gets a little hot. So I had to have them fix that for me. The other one that I have here, which is a lot of people's favorites,
That's
is
my
the
favorite.
Mutation X. And if you notice, it also has the split posi block, which is hopefully becoming a standard
Yeah,
feature
seriously.
in most atomizers.
RDA manufacturers take note, bro.
Please, a split positive
It's key.
it's amazing, especially if it's square and the post is square. I hate spinning posts.
Yeah.
So with that, you have massive airflow here. And if you notice, with this top cap, it's slanted so you can adjust the airflow. It's set up for single or dual coil mode. You can do it all with this atomizer. I really enjoyed it. Now, my favorite all-time airflow atomizer has got to be this. This is the 28mm Doge. If you can see the airflow through it, you can't get any better. I mean, you can literally take this thing scuba diving. You can breathe through it so easily. It's ridiculous. I love it.
Self-contained underwater
So,
breathing.
with
atomizer.
that, that's how you cloud chase. Well, now that we've heard all about the different types of atomizers, we're going to need tools to build them. We're going to go to Rebecca to show us all about the tools.
All right, so obviously to build your own coils, you're gonna need some type of wire. There's many options to you. There's Canthol, there's Nichrome, there's Nigrothol.
Crystal, nicely done.
All comes down to preference.
Spanish
Also-
for wire. Sorry.
Yeah?
I'm throwing it in there.
Okay.
I'm going with it.
You also need some type of cotton or rayon. Again, many different options. All comes down to personal preference. You're going to need some type of screwdriver, Allen key. All depends on what kind of screws are in your deck of your RDA. So make sure you check that out before you make any purchases.
Proof of purchase.
Flush cutters. You can also use nail clippers. I feel these are really good if you have dual coil type person. These allow you to get down in between the coils, get a nice flush cut, cut your lead off next to the post.
Make sure you're not creating shorts with the long leads.
Yeah,
Correct.
nothing touching. You don't want
Grabbing
that.
your cotton up.
Yeah. Ceramic tweezers. These are used to scrunch your coils, make sure everything heats up nice and evenly. Ceramics are awesome.
Scrunch a bunch.
They're nice and pointy too, so you get nice in there.
They're dope. They're key, man.
Yeah.
Likes them a bunch.
Then you're going to need something to wrap your wire around. You can use a screwdriver, but now we have some awesome coil jigs out to you. I have two right here. The Boom Boom Revolver,
Said a boom, boom, boom.
Let me see, baby.
and I also have the Curo. And this one is my personal favorite. I feel it's the most simple. It's all good, ready to go. The Boom Boom does have 3 different size little posts in there.
More options, right?
More options. But the Kuro is pretty much your standard size, what everyone tends to build their coils sizeness. Yeah.
Sizeness, yeah.
Sizeness, yeah.
Technical terms. Don't worry about it if you don't understand. We'll explain later.
Separate video.
Separate video.
Separate video.
It's a PSA.
So, real quick, I'm just going to give you a little idea on how the Kuro works. Alright, so you're going to start out by feeding your wire through this little hole right here. You want your longer lead to be sticking out at the top. Then you're going to take your top piece, which is numbered. I'm going to put the 1 at the hole. This will help you keep track of how many wraps you're doing. And you just turn it. You just want to make sure you don't push too hard because you will cause your wire to overlap. We'll just start out with 3 wraps just to show you. So as you can see, I did 4. I totally lied. Perfect coil. Perfectly wrapped. Just pull this guy out. And he's ready to go. Shove him in, screw your stuff down, snip your leads, and scrunch. So this guy's simple, easy to use, really good for beginners. Alright, so that's just of what you need in the basic rebuild kit to build your own coils on your atomizer.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
yeah.
Rebecca, for that nice little demonstration there.
And with all of those, I suggest you get a kit of all of those things, because if you're out in the wild and you don't have any of those things, or you're lacking one of those things, it's really hard to find while you're out. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and vape shops are not
Everywhere.
Yeah, they're not everywhere yet. So
if you're out building coils with Bear Grylls, drinking your own urine, you're going to want a little rebuild
yeah,
kit.
you're gonna want to build a little survival kit.
Yeah, while you're eating live snakes and what have you.
Yeah,
it's good to
most
have.
definitely. And I would suggest having one type of thing for each atomizer, like an Allen key, flathead, and
never know.
a Phillips head.
There might be, you might have an injured buddy who's, out in the trenches while you're out there, building coils under fire.
No screw left behind.
Yeah, he might, have dropped his Allen key while dodging grenades or something. And he needs to borrow yours, and you're prepared. You are prepared.
Absolutely.
That's a good place to be, man. It's a good state of mind, just being prepared.
Be prepared, Boy Scout motto.
Bro, be prepared. We're not getting into the shocker again. We went over that last time. Personally, I would just like to thank the Freak Show and the Derringer for joining us in this episode. It was very kind of them to fit us into their schedule.
Yeah, my Mutation X flew in overnight.
It did. His arms are tired. Hey.
Yes. I really appreciate
not on
its visit. It's gonna have to leave after the show because it's got other appointments.
Yeah,
I
to my house.
To your house,
because I'm gonna build it with my vape kit and Bear Grylls.
and Bear Grylls.
He's coming over. We're gonna play Mario Kart.
All right. Well, with that, what is your go-to flavor atomizer? Since you're the flavor chaser in the group.
Flavor chicks.
I recently purchased a Tugboat Slam Cap, which I use on a Tugboat V2 deck, and it's super awesome. Plus the fact it's pink, and I love the color pink.
On the
So
purple box.
on
Yeah,
my
don't
purple
say,
box
yeah.
with my pink button.
It does have a pink button.
It does have a pink
pink
button.
button.
So that was a plus too. But
Accents.
it,
Accessories.
Accessories. Yep.
like the Derringer, shorter top cap, 3 little holes. It's hot but not too hot, and I get perfect flavor out of it. It tastes delicious every time. Every time.
Yeah. My go-to cloud atomizer is going to be Mutation 3. Be any mutation, honestly, but yeah, Mutation X for the win, bro. Always.
I can't do either of those.
He doesn't like 22 mils.
Screw that business. 22 millimeters is for the birds, bro. I need 28 mils all day.
All the rooms.
28 millimeter Doge. Granted, it's only a single post for the center. They make drills for that reason. I have two 20 gauge coils in here. I love the thing. The
Super
airflow,
easy,
like I said earlier, if I could get a tube from this to the surface, I could go scuba diving with it. The airflow is, there's no restrictedness to it whatsoever.
Shenanigans.
Seriously, I would do it. I would attempt it,
I
at
believe
least.
you.
I really would. I trust in Doge. I do.
Doge, I trust.
In Doge, I trust.
All right. Well, we just want to remind Corey Schultz, make sure you contact us. And to everyone else, Corey Schultz mentioned this topic. and he's going to receive a free 120
gets
mil.
juice.
So make sure you guys are comment and leaving your topics because we pick yours. You get a free 120 mil of your favorite PV house juice.
The best part about it is it doesn't even have to be on this video. It could be
be
on any video that we've made.
Any video.
If this is the first video you've seen, granted, I know it's probably a whole lot of work to go back and hit the back button and check out all of the other videos that are probably going to be right there.
Better get your finger some Gatorade.
Check them out; they're pretty good.
They're pretty good. So for this episode of PVTV, I'm Justin.
I'm Becca.
And I'm Ian, and we are outie.
Peace, love, and rubber gloves, guys.
There you go. We should put a sign on the door. Production studio for whenever we're doing this.
Yeah, have like a red light out front.
On air.
On air. Yeah.
Just flip that so everybody comes up and knocks on the door.
We just give them the finger, like, read the sign!
Yeah, they would literally just be like, "Oh, what's that red light mean? Let's go find out." Oh, they're doing stuff. Fuck off.
Are there prostitutes in there?
Fuck off.
You guys ready?
There's. I'm gonna throw my titties on the glass. You gonna stick a 5 in my pants? I ain't mad, bro. I ain't gay, but $20 is $20. You know what I'm saying?